So today we are going to skydive 16,000 feet above the Bay of Islands, 144 islands just below me.
Ready to go?
Awesome.
See you up there.
Sky looks alright, we've got some clouds behind us, with some sun above us, so hopefully we'll get to jump before the clouds or just after the clouds or something like that.
Hey guys, welcome to Skydive Bay of Islands.
Like with every adventure activities in New Zealand, it all starts with signing a waiver. Then we head to the hangar and strap on a ton of equipment, enough to keep us safe while jumping out of a perfectly good airplane.
While we're getting geared up, we get to watch the crew packing these huge parachutes back into these tiny backpacks, which looks like trying to put toothpaste back into a tube. We're also waiting for the weather to clear up, because skydiving is a really weather-dependent sport. But luckily, in a skydiving hangar, there's a lot to look at, and the anticipation is growing every second, so there's no way we can get bored. We watch a little bit of a safety briefing video to understand what to expect in the skydive, and then we get completely distracted by the Skydive Bay of Islands mascot, which is this ridiculously cute dog. And you know me guys, I'm a sucker for a good petting.
Okay, Laura. Well, luckily the weather clears out before things get even weirder, and the team from Skydive Bay of Islands is grabbing us to board the plane.
Laura, Bay of Islands, New Zealand, what are we doing?
Ooh, we are gonna skydive over the Bay of Islands. Woohoo!
Laura is going to be jumping with Andrew, which is the big boss at Skydive Bay of Islands, and I'm going to be jumping with Maurice, which is not the big boss, but he's pretty awesome. It really doesn't take us long to board the plane because, well, you know, it's not a massive A380 airplane. It's just literally a 7-people plane where we are going to be basically just no safety at all. After all, the only exit is to jump out of the plane. As we are getting higher and higher, the anticipation is growing while the team is telling us a few pointers of where we are in the Bay of Islands.
I'm feeling pretty stoked.
Okay, Robin, 2,000 feet, still a long way to go.
Yes, we're going 16, right?
Yeah, about 14 to go.
Nice.
How you feeling?
It starts to get a little high. So you guys are gonna tell me, Robin, you have a broken arm, why the hell are you skydiving? Well, skydiving is actually a very safe activity and I can still do it with a broken arm. I've been cleared by the doctor, it's awesome.
I'm ready.
And as we are reaching the 16,000 feet mark, it's Laura's turn to jump out.
1 second I'm sat in the plane, and then the next I am free falling at 200 kilometers per hour, and the feeling is absolutely insane. I can see the plane right above me, and then I sort of do a spin in the air, and I see the whole views of the Bay of Islands open up underneath me. It feels like I'm floating on a cushion of air, and that air is actually pushing my face as well, making it do all sorts of crazy faces. And I bet I look so awesome on all the cameras that are pointing at me right now. When the parachute goes up, this is where everything slows down and I can finally get my bearings and realise what the hell just happened. And now we can take in the awesome views. However, the clouds are starting to come in, so a little bit of that coastal Bay of Islands scenery that you would usually see is a little bit covered up. Nevertheless, we are coming into landing in the Kerikeri airport where we took off. With my feet securely on the ground, now it is Robin's turn.
As per usual, I'm getting the second flight, meaning that I'm jumping from even higher than what Laura did. It's crazy. And as soon as the door opens, my tandem master doesn't give me a single second to actually think about what I'm doing and decide not to. He's already throwing us out of that perfectly good airplane. The feeling when flying through the air is absolutely amazing, and because we're flying at 16,000 feet high, we actually have a free fall of 70 seconds, giving me plenty of time to take in the view, really have a lot of fun, and despite the fact that I have a broken arm, it's still an awesome flight. It's quite amazing to play around with the cameraman. I really love that because he's getting me to do some different poses and stuff, and plus the opening of the parachute is so awesome.
I know, so you're cloudy right now. Behind me over there. 140 island. The Bay of Islands is the most epic place to spend the winter. We call it winterless north for a reason.
Skydiving over the Bay of Islands truly gives you an amazing bird's eye view of this amazing area. From there I actually get to see some of the 144 islands, and in a good day, if there is a bit less cloud, we actually get to land literally on the beach, giving us prime view. But that just means that we have to come back here and do it again. I have to stay on top of that. I nailed that landing.
Robin.
That was awesome.
Work, mate.
Thank you so
No
much, man.
worries,
That's
mate.
so cool.
As the plane is landing back, we're taking the time to take a deep breath. Oh my god, what the hell just happened to us? It was absolutely epic. So we obviously leave a last note on the Wall of Fame and we head back to our accommodation.
We are free falling at 200 kilometers per hour. It's impossible to describe, but you can only... Oh, they have a good quote here actually. To those that jump, no explanation is necessary. To those that don't jump, no explanation is possible.